Fly in the wall perspective. It's your boy B Yaks and Mo, and we're back. Been a while. Lots been happening behind the scenes. So apologies for our absence. I'm joined by Mo today. He's usually behind the camera.
Usually behind the camera, but you know, last minute substitute today. Yeah.
Joseph, he ain't about.
Yeah.
At the moment.
MIA at the minute. Big up Joseph though.
Shout out Joe. Yeah, boy. New location, you know, new settings, moving up in life.
Yeah.
I lie.
It's like a DJ Vlad type of setting, isn't
I know, innit? When he first started.
I'm on the hot seat right now. I feel a little bit pressure, you know.
So how many?
A bit nervous.
So how many people you killed?
You know, the other day, I saw nah, I'm not gonna do that, man.
I remember when he had the baby on there. The baby when he killed that youth in the shopping centre.
Oh yeah, just bare talking about every little detail and that.
And then after that, he was like, "Oh yeah, obviously I know it's still an open case right now, so we're not gonna talk about it." I'm like, why even bring that up? Do you get what I'm saying? Why even you know what I'm saying? You know he's fighting this case. So why even? Baby was there like, right. You know, looking like a saint. Looking like a saint.
Bro, it's like I've seen Bear. Like I remember he had Gigs on one time, and he's asking Gigs like proper incriminating questions, and then Gigs like, I don't even want to talk about any of that, man. I just want to talk about my music.
Oh, I even see that. No way, you tried to do gigs like that as well.
He tried to do gigs like that as well, man. Gigs wasn't having it. He knew what's going on, man. But listen, some of the guys that go on, they don't see the big picture. What's that guy's name, man? Casanova.
Bro, did you see him bragging about stabbing how many, God knows how many inmates, so that he was talking ultimate coonery on there.
Hella coonery, man.
Nah.
Cooning and buffooning, man.
Hey, we're free Casa. These, well, the self-snitching that goes on with these people in general.
Oh,
I don't even blame Vlad really and truly, you know. I don't even blame him. Like, people go there and talk their madness.
It's entertaining, isn't it?
Bro, it's just, you get me? Yeah, nah, they put him on the Boondocks as well.
Wow, Steve.
Yeah,
magnificent, innit?
Now what about Sergeant Gutter?
Man, Sergeant Gutter, that nigga can eat a dick.
Oh, hold on. Find out. Wow, I just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
I said that nigga. I ain't really the type of nigga to be, you know, all on the radio, running his mouth, starting beef and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, that sound like some bull. And that retarded dance, man, see, that's what you get when you let 13-year-olds rap. How old is that nigga?
That nigga 15 years old, dog.
Yo, well, he sound like he 15 months old. That nigga sound like he got a nipple in his mouth. Hey, Sergeant Gutter, I got an idea. Why don't you take your mama's motherfucking titty out your mouth so you can rap, nigga?
Magnificent. That guy,
oh man,
beefing a 13-year-old rapper.
Yeah.
that nigga.
Oh man.
How old is he? How does he again? He's 13.
We sound like 13 months. Oh man.
No, Boondocks. Hey, nah.
Best show ever, man.
Well, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, boy. Yeah, boy, so football. You get me? Arsenal.
Listen, I can talk all day about football,
Saying,
man. Don't get me started.
Saying you're happy with Jesus, yeah? Jesus, I call him anyway.
Listen, man, that's his name, bro. You get me? Great signing, man. You know, we always had problems with, you know, Lacazette not scoring. Aubameyang was scoring, not contributing to the team. You know, Jesus, he's got a bit of both. So I expect him to score a lot more goals than Lacazette. But he will also bring the best out of Saka, Martinelli, and Odegaard. You know, so yeah, top signing. Another good sign that I really like from this window is Sterling. I don't know how Chelsea got him of City. No idea why City would let Sterling go, man. I think he's a top player, man.
Nah, come on, bro. I was hoping I was hoping that we'll try and sign Sterling, you know.
Yeah.
We as in Liverpool.
Mm.
You get me? I was like,
Homecoming in that.
Never happened.
But the way he left wasn't. He didn't really leave in good terms. You know, he kind of forced his way out.
Nah, bro. A lot of it is just bullshit, though, man. They just, you know how the media treat Sterling, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They amplify everything about him.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's a British player. You know,
There was so much weight on his shoulders.
A lot of weight on his shoulders.
His last season in Liverpool. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's a generational talent. If you think about it in terms of like English football, you know, some like just his skill set. And I'm just kind of like bemused at how little love and respect he gets from the British press or, you know, English fans. He doesn't really get the respect. And then on the other hand, Harry Kane, he gets all the flowers.
I know.
Same thing with Foden, Grealish. They get a lot of, you know, attention. But Sterling is kind of like,
I swear down, like when England like don't play well, it's like never talk about Kane.
Yeah.
Like honestly, never. Time to play the big teams in Europe.
Yeah.
Kane playing on the halfway line. Do you remember against Italy?
Yeah.
You know, like back to goal. He played that whole match back to goal. Pretty much.
Let's have it though. Like be real. That game, Italy was just the much better team. You know, England could have won it, but Italy was they just dominated it.
And Italy was in control of that match. Yeah.
Control from beginning to end, you know.
I was always in control of that one still.
Yeah.
But that's a sick signing for Chelsea, you know. Sterling still.
What do you think is?
It's because he's going there for game time.
He's going there for game time, but how come he doesn't get as much? He doesn't get the love and respect.
But the thing is, when you're at a top team, there's gonna be competition, and that's how it's supposed to be. You know, strength and depth. You need strength and depth.
Yeah.
You know, all title-winning teams. So, like at City, if you don't play well, you get dropped, and someone else, like just as good comes in. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Sterling rejected the contract. If I'm correct, I think there was something on the table.
I think it was just a no-brainer. Back in London, where he's from.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
More game time, and he's going to be. Now I think he's going to go into Chelsea now.
Yeah, he's playing most of his football.
One of the main guys
up north, innit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Liverpool and City. Yeah, Manchester.
Yeah. So they done Chelsea. That's great business from Chelsea.
What do you think about Jesse Lingard as well, going to Nottingham Forest, 200k a week?
Oh man, I was like, rah.
He's Simon Jordan, like literally like having a go at him, like. At any opportunity.
See, this is the thing about the media, you know. And like obviously talk sports like meant to be for the people and like, but it's like how do people like Simon Jordan like get these positions where he's got such a voice now, in the world of football now, English football, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Like how all of a sudden like people are influenced by what he's saying, and it's like, bro, I go in the comments a lot. I binge watch talk sport in it, and. The amount of people dick ride that guy is mad. You know what I'm saying? But he just comes like with this high horse kind of approach.
Well, let's be honest, he's an articulate man, and he does know his football, especially when it comes to the business aspect.
But he's like he's a bitter chairman, bro. Like I love how
he's a bit of a bitter chairman.
They always pick him off against the footballers.
Yeah.
On the talk sport panel. Because he thinks obviously they're all overpaid and they're ungrateful. Like it's actually entertaining, but you know what I'm saying, this is what Fly on the Wall perspective is about. You know what I'm saying? We're just literally breaking down how this is presented to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they've put him there on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They put Sinclair there and these guys. he's always
So let's say
arguing
right,
with the players.
you got the player because you got Trevor.
It's actually funny.
For example, when like people are always having to go at Jesse Lingard for the TikTok videos and
Yeah, Simon Jordan.
living a
That's what
lavish
we
life.
remember for it. We remembered for his TikTok videos.
But you always have like Trevor Sinclair and especially black footballers supporting having Lingard's back and even Sterling's back, and giving them credit where they deserve it.
Yeah.
But then you have Simon Jordan,
yeah,
who's always having to go at them and saying, "Oh, Sterling's a good player. It's not world class though."
Yeah.
And then he will say Lingard TikTok videos and stuff like that. Do you think he?
He's that toxic pundit.
Toxic pundit, yeah.
And let's have it outright.
But a lot of people share these opinions.
No, this is what I'm saying.
That's why people come to listen to Simon.
Nah, 100%. Obviously, bro, it's funny. Like when he spoke, he said Rudiger was greedy for going Real Madrid.
Conditions. I mean, are you looking at some of the conditions they want?
Rudiger's people?
Yeah, 200 grand a week, right? Which, by the way, is outrageous amounts of money.
No, he's worthy of that compared to other centre halves getting more than that.
Well, who?
Van
Who's getting
Dijk's more than that.
So
Diaz.
Well, they're better players.
I know, but I'm saying he's been as consistent.
He wants a £10 million sign on. Are you reading this? He wants his ghastly, wretched agent wants 10 million quid.
But that's why he's letting his
this
contract.
is madness.
But that's just great. But
greed. It's absolute greed. He's going to Real Madrid because he's
of the money.
Greedy.
Yeah.
End of discussion.
But that's why.
Good riddance.
That's why you get into good riddance. That's why you get into the ND contract.
And I checked the comment. One guy was just like it's probably a subconscious thing to say, but that shows subconscious bigotry for Solskjaer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The word greedy with a black player.
But for me,
So
would he have the same opinion about
unacceptable, innit?
Toni Kroos when he left Bayern Munich to go to Real Madrid? Just because you're going to another team on a free, you might want to play for that team, but how does that
He's greedy.
make you greedy? It's straight to he's greedy.
They done that to Sterling when he went from QPR to
to Liverpool.
to Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one paper, I forgot it was. It's probably the Sun sign. It was like life of a footy idiot. 200k a week from QPR to Liverpool. It was like life of a footy idiot.
And how old was he when
he
he started?
was like 17.
17.
Bro, they've been caning the media. The maddest thing is how long they've been getting away with it.
Can I just say something?
How long they've been getting away with it for?
They get away with it, but look, I don't think this gets talked about enough. Phil Foden, don't get me wrong, I think he's a great player. Obviously, he lives a bit of a scandalous life. He's been in the news quite a lot recently, but he doesn't get the same sort of scrutiny that Sterling or Lingard gets. Grealish as well, a scandalous individual. As a good player, probably a nice guy as well. But there's a, there's a juxtaposition. There are two sides. Like one side gets caned by the media and the public.
The media will throw anyone under the bus, but obviously their reporting is racially biased for the most part. It's as simple as that. And with the footballers and their lifestyles, like my heart goes out to them a little bit, innit?
Yeah.
It's like and they're not allowed to live.
They're humans.
They got cameras on them 24/7. All it takes is a little slip up, or is it even a slip up? Like him going Grealish going Las Vegas. They made a meal out of that. Come on, what do you think about it?
They did make a meal out of it.
Who cares? Your talk sports. You know what I'm saying? When they address these things, they make such a big thing about it. Like, Grealish went out in Las Vegas. Bruv, who cares?
Someone going on holiday. Have you never been on? What do you do? You go to Las Vegas. What do you do? Like,
Bro, it's like
Vegas.
The way
Vegas, baby.
Bro, Simon Jordan was waffling about that. He'll defend him, but in the same breath, condemn him.
It's mad, bro.